fact that you're getting the summer collection. This is a wonderful summer assortment of nut mixes. So you're not going to see this much longer either. And that's why if you're going to get it, you want to get it today. The price goes up at the end of the day, and you're getting a sale price right now, $42.98 for 5 of these jars. And each of the jars, we call them mini jars, but look at that mini just literally loaded up that bowl. Okay, so there's nothing real mini about them other than this is compared to some of the larger bottles that or jars they normally have. It's also available on auto delivery, so if you want to keep getting this, not just in the summertime, but every 60 days throughout the next year, you can do that too. We've got Jennifer Kovich joining us. She's one of our gourmet foodies, and she's going to take us through all 5 flavors. You know, one thing Germack has been doing for many, many years, obviously, it's like about 100 years or something they've been around, but they have all these, what I call these blends, these recipes that they put together of different things, different nuts, different chewy things, different fruits and whatnot, to give you such an amazing flavor burst in your mouth every time you use these as a snack.
Yeah, absolutely. And really, Mary Beth, you hit the nail on the head. We're all about creating these refined recipes. We take each nut individually. We batch roast them in large coffee roasters in our own facility. We've been doing that for nearly 100 years.
Yes.
We actually started as a pistachio nut roasting company, and now we've evolved to a variety of nuts, and we incorporate fresh fruit in there as well as corn, which you'll see in one of our mixes. What's really special about that, Mary Beth, is that we actually do everything packed fresh to the customer's order. So not until we get that order do we then go to work, we get all those ingredients, we harvest them fresh, and then we batch roast them and dry them perfectly. But to your point, you had said you get this burst of freshness, burst of flavor in your mouth. And that's what's really important to us, is sending it directly from Germack to the customer's door can guarantee the freshness, can guarantee the longevity for an entire year, in fact, as long as you do not peel that seal.
Yeah, if you don't open it up and, you know, let the air in, up to a year. And I want you to see this too, because this is the bottom of this jar. Everything stays intact. Next time you're in the grocery store, pick up a jar of anything that has nuts or whatever in it, and look at all the salt that will be on the bottom and all of the, you know, riffraff that ends up at the bottom.
The sugar and the little pieces. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
So when you look at all of these ingredients in every single one of our mixes, please know that you're getting all 5. You do not have to choose. Yeah, those banana chips are exceptional in that high energy trail mix.
Yeah.
But you don't have to choose. You get all 5 of these mini jars. And if I could, I want to go through just to let you know everything
all
you're
the
getting.
flavors.
So you get that summer crunch, which is every bit of its name, but don't think that it's going to be like that hard break your tooth kind of crunch.
No, it's not.
It's nice and mild and like crispy, right?
Yeah.
So it starts with those cinnamon graham chortles down here in the front. It's almost like a mini graham cracker consistency. So it's really light and crispy. But then we give you honey roasted sesame chips. Nice little glisten there with that honey. So this is a perfect balance of sweet and salty. We give you these batch roasted cashews, which cashews are large and plump, but yet creamy and buttery in and of themselves, right? With a little bit of salt there. And then we give you cinnamon praline coated peanuts, or excuse me, almonds in this one. What's fun about this is we give you that whole almond, and then we give you that generous cinnamon praline coating on that. It's not over the top though. So when you're thinking, I'm not a huge fan of cinnamon, it's not an overwhelming sense of cinnamon, right?
Even in the little cinnamon candy, or, you know, cracker kind of thing.
Right.
They're just very subtle. Then we go to the next
blend.
blend.
So cashew corn, or excuse me, crispy corn and cashew crunch. So what's exciting about this is we go to our good friends in Valencia, Spain to harvest this fresh corn kernels. Now this is not a super, super, super hard nut. It's very, very crispy.
I've never had that before.
Right, isn't it so good?
That's very good.
Lightly salted, yet you get the sweetness, that natural sweetness from the corn. More of those honey sesame chips there. Almonds that have been batch roasted. This is what I love. I am not a picker with any mix except this one because I love the cashews. They're zesty cashews, but not with heat. We give a little bit of pepper, but then I want you to think more ranch-esque type of flavor.
Wow, nice.
It's so good, so good.
Okay, I'm gonna try one of those. All right, back into the next one.
Yeah, so Backyard Gourmet is really fun. We've brought this one back the last 3 years in a row, right?
Like
that
ranch.
cashew's good, yeah, exactly.
Very good.
So we give you these nice, small, crispy, pretzel balls. They have a little bit of salt there. Partner that with those peanuts and of course the batch roasted almonds. Michigan cherries. We go right to our back door because we're from Detroit, Michigan. Look at the glisten in those cherries. They're exceptional. Still full of so much juice and just plump and delicious. And then we give you cinnamon praline coated peanuts in this one. Love that mix. Fantastic with your favorite summer cocktail.
Those cherries are to die for.
They are.
They really, really are. And that's why this cherry berry is another great flavor.
Right.
But we're going to also take you to what we call the high energy trail mix.
Yeah, this one's fantastic and truly everything you can think of. If you love to bike, if you love to hike, play tennis, go golfing, this is the one you want to keep with you because you get so many ingredients in here, including walnuts. This is one of our few mixes that we give you walnuts. It's very nut heavy, if you will. So it has almonds, walnuts, peanuts, and then of course you get those pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds. Great mix there with the salty. But now let's look at the sweet because you're getting those cranberries in there as well as those banana chips. Exactly.
We're so good. And they're nice
amazing.
and thick. But they're crunchy, but not at all worried about your teeth. Kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So then we go right to our cherry berry. Huge customer favorite. You will love this one because nothing here has salt. It also does not have any oil. So think about that. It does not get roasted here whatsoever. So we give you our Michigan cherries, nice plump and juicy. We give you our pecans, Wisconsin cranberries that are sweet and tart, all in the same bite. We give you boiled cashews, and then you get those almonds. Great. If you do not want oil and you do not want salt, you will love that mix.
And you get all 5 of these for a great price, $42.98. You can also give them out, share them with other people. But I was going to say, when we start to wind down in summertime, that's what we think, oh my goodness, we forgot to have so-and-so over. Have them come over to your patio, to your deck, to your backyard. Put these out in a bowl. Let people just kind of nibble. If you're having any kind of parties whatsoever, take those little mini muffin cups and put a bunch in each little mini muffin cup, and everybody can just take a little mini muffin cup of it, But the thing is, it stays fresh. That's the key.
It stays fresh for an entire year. This is that freshness seal we were just speaking about, that as long as you do not peel that, these will stay fresh for a whole year. Packed fresh to your order, so there's nothing additional on the bottom, no accumulation of salt or sugar, any smaller ingredients, and you're getting whole ingredients here. Always fresh, always delivered right from Germack store, and I love that you get all 5.
You get all 5. Here they are. I'll just take you through them really quickly. This one is called Crispy Corn and Cashew. This one is the Cherry Berry. This one is the Summer Crunch. You don't have to make any choice. You get all of these. You're also going to get the High Energy Trail Mix, and this is the Backyard Gourmet right here. And the fact is, you're getting all 5 of those for a price tag of $42.98. We also offer auto delivery, so you can take advantage of that if you want to. But this sale price will go up at the end of the day today. Of course, all of our food ships free shipping and handling with any of them. By the way, I do want to mention we've got a sellout.
Yay, congratulations. Our Anderson Seafood Butterfly Shrimp sold out, that one time only. Congratulations to those of you who picked it up. It's absolutely delicious. We had another one time only, which means price goes up at the end of the show, which means you have less than 4 minutes.
And it's the lowest